Love it when it's fat and spicy.
This is fat and spicy.
Fat and spicy.
Fat and spicy, motherfucker.
Another fat and spicy.
So you want me to say fat and spicy? Fuck that. I'm out here.
Fuck fat and spicy.
Bro.
Bro.
Is it just me? Or do the days get shorter and shorter in between when we're here versus when we're out there?
It's just you, bro. I'm always here doing something or other. I don't know where the hell you are. In fact, where the hell have you been for so long?
We'll talk about that later. But first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Fat.
And I'm Spicy, bros.
And this is Fat and Spicy. Yo, again, real quick, thank you guys for always doing what you do. And that's being beautiful. And on the second
no problem, man.
No, I wasn't talking to you. What are you wearing?
What do you mean, what am I wearing? Dun, 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 dun. It's the 4th of July outfit. I missed it last time because they just didn't have my size. And now I got all duked out and I missed the damn thing.
Did you get this custom made for you just so you could wear?
Well, duh. Why are we not talking about the fat burger on your head, man? You want to talk about my outfit?
Listen, we put it to a poll. We did the poll. The people would rather see your face, so obviously they made me wear the hat. Okay, are you happy?
Well, I'm digging the hat. I've also got a weird tasting for a hamburger now.
You like making those payments on that fancy car, don't you?
No, I paid that off, bro. My dad got that one for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I did saw you and your dad the other day. I saw him really going in on you, but we're not going to bring that up here. But the best of luck to you and your old man, and hopefully, hopefully something goes different.
Oh no, I'm totally planning to have him on the show, bro, Chacho. He's going to be sitting across from us, like our two guests are now, and we're going to be interviewing him, whether he likes it or not, man. If I have to have the cop bring him in here, Yusuf, you're gonna like handcuff this old man and bring him and sit him in that chair so he can answer my questions for me.
Is that the best?
It's gonna happen, guys. I think it's a wonderful idea.
You want to bring your dad here?
Tell me that wouldn't be like amazing radio, man.
It's gonna be amazing radio because he's gonna literally belittle you on your own show.
But this is a chance for me and the viewers to set the record straight, man. Everybody, look, we have so many viewers right now. We just started. They've got to know how righteous I am, and I'm sure that like when it comes down to like chatting with my dad through our stream, I'll be totally vindicated in my feelings, bro.
You know,
my dad's an asshole, and they're gonna see it.
Maybe I could share a burger together.
They're gonna see you cry.
What do you think? I think you could share a burger, especially a good burger now, because I mean any problem can be solved over a good burger, and that's why this episode is sponsored by none other than what we talked about last podcast was Burger Shot.
Burger Shot, dude. Look at your head. I want a shot of a burger right now.
And just remember, guys, to let you know, this Burger Shot will be opening later on tonight. After the show, me, Bones, and none other than Spicy himself are going to head on over there and have a heart attack.
Attack burger, bro.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I mean, I don't want to die. I've got to come back for next week, bro.
You know, and I didn't really mind the fact that I have to wear this mascot head, whatever you want to call it. It stinks, honestly. I think somebody wore it before. No, I didn't wear it by choice, but it does hide the horrible bags under my eyes because I have not gotten any sleep in the last 2 days.
All the fireworks, man?
There were fireworks. I was seeing something. I tell you, I swear I ran across the desert.
I'm going to talk about this right now. When we found you today, no, we're definitely talking about this.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Bonesy, do you have a picture that you could like throw up on the Twitters for all the folks in the city later on so they could see the state that we found our beloved host Fatsy in?
Yeah, give me one second.
It doesn't.
I mean, you don't have to do it now, bro. Oh, look at this. Yeah, look at that, man. Put that up on the screen, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, there it is, guys. Look at that. There's our beloved Fatsy with a chicken carcass on his head, which he cut out 2 holes in his undies, sitting there in the fucking cage. Mm-hmm. Now explain yourself, man. I'm all ears, bro.
Look, as we all look, that wasn't my fault. All right. I've been 3 years clean, 3 years sober. 3 years sober as of, that ended. I went, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but me and Spicy were attacked outside of the VU by a crazy masked. What was he? I guess that's what he was.
He was like a clown,
what do you mean
right?
Guess that's what he was.
I was intoxicated, man.
He was a crazy, cracked out killer clown, man.
He literally assaulted us. He bit off my middle finger. He bit off Spicy's middle finger and swallowed him whole.
I don't know, man. What was his name? Stanky the Clown?
Stanky? No, it wasn't Stanky. It was Saggy Balls the Clown.
Shaggy.
Shaggy the Clown.
Well, Shaggy, if you're listening, man, thanks a fucking lot, man.
Luckily, he was apprehended. But besides that, I was given some pain medication, and it caused me to fall into a relapse. So that's what happened. I went on a little weekend binger, nothing big. I'm okay. I just, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. So we can just continue on with the podcast. I guess somewhere I thought in my mind I was a chicken.
Okay, no problem. Let's move on with the podcast. So what exactly did you take aside from the pills, man?
The last conscious memory that I have was rummaging through the pharmacy shelves and just drinking whatever I could get my hands on.
He was running.
All right.
He was running down the street, and bottles were falling out of his hands as he was running.
You're right. We shouldn't even talk about this anymore. We should continue on with the podcast. How long did it take you to carve the eyes out of the chicken, bro?
I don't remember that. To me, honestly, I remember running through the Sahara Desert.
Hmm.
I remember it being so hot that I had no other choice but to take my clothes off.
You know, it's been really cold here in LA.
And then I was accepted into a group, a small colony of people.
Chicken heads?
They may have been of some of the nature of that sorts, but we're not going to say. You know, they took me in, they comforted me, they fed me.
And now you're back with a burger on your face.
I've seen worse. I've been in worse positions than this.
Yeah, a cage at the poultry shop with a
Jeez.
fucking. You got to put that picture up. Never mind. The viewers can look at that again later. All right. So aside from all that, man, you know, normally you know me. I'm a fairly chill dude. Not much really gets to me, unless you know some crazy crackhead, you know, shaggy clown is after me and trying to bite my fingers off. But today, bro, I had something happen to me that was very disturbing.
Wait, what? What's more
I went
disturbing than finding your co-host with a chicken carcass on his head?
finding a puddle of blood out front of the movie theater with body parts all over it. And as I was coming around the corner, listen to me, man. No. You got to let me. No, you stop, bro. Let me finish what I've got to say. I came to find you. They were doing the movie. And so I come back to the movie theater. And as I'm walking up to the door, there, right in front, is a body in pieces, bro. Blood, scratches, fucking the body parts were all over the place, man. So all I could do is run inside and tell everyone, something crazy's going on. And as we came out, we heard a ow, like a wolfy kind of howl, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
See, Bonesy heard it, right? You heard it, man. You saw the
Absolutely.
carnage.
So you all were at the morning matinee where they serve alcohol, and you heard a wolf howl. That's what you're saying to me.
What are you
Nobody
doing?
was drinking, bro, Chacho.
Well,
Yusuf, did you get the report, bro?
We'll get to Yusuf in a little bit.
We'll
Let's
get to-
go.
yeah,
Let's give our viewers what they came here for, and that's an ad because they love those things.
Isn't that why we're here?
That's exactly why we're here.
I got eyes on the target. Target's in sight. All teams prepare to move. Target's on the move.
Team A ready to breach.
Snipers ready. Lock and load. Merryweather out.
Where do you go when you're drunk on a Monday, but it's only 9 a.m.? When your stomach is empty, but they won't allow your badass kids to go into the bar with you. And God forbid you leave them in a hot car while you run in and grab a quick drink. Well, come on into Mojito's Bar and Grill, where you're not just a paying customer, you're family. And just like family, Mojitos will help you turn those rotten spoiled crotch demons into sweet, lovable angels. They'll go from
What are you looking at, you dirty old skank? Shut your stink hole, Chip. No one cares who fought in stupid World War II.
to
What a lovely meal. I've certainly never tasted chicken fingers so fresh.
And that's all thanks to Mojito's Bar and Grill, where everything is fresh. Located at 1052 Polito Boulevard. That's 1052 Polito Boulevard. Mojito's Bar and Grill. Come and get you some.
God, and shout out to Mojitos for constantly giving me those jarritos that I love so much.
I know, bro. The Doritos are fucking first class, and they always put out a first class commercial, man.
If we weren't live, I would strangle you. The jarritos are delicious, and you know who else is delicious?
Who
These
else
two
is
beautiful
delicious?
guests. These two beautiful guests in front of us.
I don't know
Well,
about delicious. They're not as delicious as a green apple Doritos, man.
Come on, you have not lived until you ran your fingers through Yusuf's beard. You know, I ran my fingers through it when he walked in, and I found some candy in there. I think it was candy.
Like
I hope
sweet
it
tarts?
was. I don't know what it. Maybe a Smartie.
No, you're a
You s-
smarty, man. He's a comic.
Well, let's just
Yep.
go ahead and introduce the viewers there. We have on the right none other than the sheriff himself, Yusuf.
Howdy guys, how you guys doing? Thank you for so much for inviting me in this podcast. Really appreciate it.
Welcome back, Sheriff.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Spicy, why don't you just do our other guest here?
And there's this gang member over here. Anyway, Mr. Yusuf, I have some questions.
That's fair. Oh, that's
Oh my god.
No,
Now,
we
ladies and gentlemen, none other than Mr. Jack Thornbry is back with us, man. Welcome back, Jack.
I appreciate you having me. Glad you didn't tell me this guy was coming until I was already sitting down.
no, we definitely had to make sure, weapon search everything.
No, this here was this is our chance. So we've had both of you on the show, and both of you lent to some very, very interesting interviews. The audience got involved and they had some amazing questions. And now I think it's time that me and Fatsy kind of step back and we're gonna ask some questions, but I'd really like the two of you to discuss police gang relations in the city.
Oh, do we
I
have
think
tasers?
this is-
Do we have pepper spray here? Might get out of
No,
hand.
but I've got a bottle of bourbon I could smack Yusuf in the head with. I mean, I'm sorry, officer.
Oh,
Jeez.
Anyway,
well,
So,
well, well.
let's go ahead and start with Mr. Yusuf. Mr. Yusuf, when you look at somebody as esteemed in the community as Mr. Jack Thornbury, what do you see?
Well, Mr. Jack is very, very different from any other gang member I've ever seen so far. He's one of the people when I look into him, right? Usually he doesn't wear a mask, right? Like one of the when I respect a gang member when they doesn't wear a mask, right? So he's like one of the people who try to show up and go around. Yeah, for sure he do some stuff and here and there, but he's a very, very honorable person. I really respect Mr. Jack so much. He's a good person, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's awesome. Is there such thing as werewolves, man?
I mean, look. So I mean, some of my officers were ran into that yesterday, and we got some reports about that. Some of them they were eating people yesterday, trying to shoot them and stuff, but they keep running away, climbing trees and maybe flying and turning into something else. I don't know, and they trying to find a silver bullet. Like there was so much crazy things going on yesterday.
So you're
I
telling me
can't-
that you saw this creature with your own eyes?
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
he didn't. No, he did not.
No, I wasn't. My deputies did.
Your,
see?
your deputies?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, they did. I was.
And how trustworthy are these deputies of yours?
There's
Not.
deputies, bro.
The deputies deputized.
No,
I-
let Jack talk.
Oh,
Jack,
Jack
you know
says
these
not.
deputies?
Well, it's just had some run-ins here and there, you know.
And do you think they're just non-trustworthy guys?
I would, you know, everyone has an agenda, right? Everyone's ambitious. You know, if I'm Yusuf, I'm watching my back because my deputies might be trying to take my own job, you know?
Oh, shots
Oh.
fired. In
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Yusuf, are you worried that your deputies are going to be trying to get after your job, man?
So I mean, everybody have. Let's be honest, okay? I mean, everybody had the right from the joining the elections and all that, and get on the spot and try to run things. You know, I'm not worried about that. It's okay, right? But if my deputies want to get my job legally and in a good way, I have no problem. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. They are all very, very loyal people. I really trust them with my life.
Okay. Well, it's good. It's good. It's good to have people that you trust with your life. I mean, but I think the question is, do you think that the people trust you with their lives?
I mean, I'm gonna do the best I can to protect the people and promise and keep the oath that I have as I promised because we rated oath, right? So we will try our best to serve justice and protect the community and also, which is the most important thing, connect the relationship among the community.
Well, how about this? How about we just get straight to the hard question? Jack, would you vote for Yusuf in the second election?
Oh, I mean, it all depends who he's up against, right? I mean, I'll be honest, right? My first comment was kind of just busting his balls. Man does a great job. It's a job that I would never want because no matter what you do, someone's gonna be pissed at you, right? Either you try to be nice to someone who's broken the law, then your fellow officers are pissed at you for not laying down the law, or civilians are mad because you're not laying down the law, or you lay down the law and then criminals are pissed at you, right? There's no win here in this position. It's a thankless job, to be honest. And even though my livelihood in Yusuf's are very different, I can respect a position of leadership and understand that no matter what you do, people are going to be upset with you in some sort of way. You can't make everybody happy.
Well
Oh
said.
boy.
Well said.
It's
Well
really
said, yep.
nice to see like a meeting of the minds here between the two of them. Like a criminal. I'm sorry, Jack. I don't mean to label you, but you know, and
Yeah.
an officer of the law actually looking eye to eye on like respecting each other's positions.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
then, Jack, I'm going to go one step further, bro. What do you not respect about the police department?
I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a
Yeah, I'm
respect
just trying to
thing.
put you on the spot, Broski. I
I
don't want to get in
know.
trouble. We're just
Yeah, I don't
just
know.
stir the pot a little.
You know, I don't know. They have some very high powered weaponry from time to time that I feel like, if my people are out there with certain types of weapons, they're just put down like, cows to a slaughter sometimes. But it is what it is. Yeah, they're just doing their job, right?
Do you think that they need those weapons?
I mean, their job is to protect and serve, right? So at the end of the day, it's their call. If they feel like they need that to protect the community and to do their jobs, and that's fine. I'll just have to find something stronger myself.
Sheriff, do you believe that it would even the playing field if the criminals had a few stronger guns with them?
I mean, look, gangs, like, I'm gonna tell you this. If I deputized you, right, and you say, oh, that's a good job, I'll protect and serve. And then you pull up in a traffic stop, just a normal traffic stop, you know what I'm saying?
And
And
you
you
get
talk to
blasted.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like, hello, how you doing? And then that's what last thing you hear. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's super dangerous stop, and especially in San Andreas, where there's a lot of high crime rate going on. Um, so we're kind of forced to be a little bit more aggressive in our maybe communication, maybe in how we do. We need to be careful because if we're not, I mean, you're not gonna find any deputies, any police officer in the street anymore because they're gonna be gone. So we need to be careful, and at the same time, we are under stress like 24/7. Sometimes we don't even go home and sleep from the amount of report and investigations that we do daily. So I mean, it's really hard, especially these days, though. What the crazy things is going on.
Jack, I got to ask you a question, man.
Yep.
And Yusuf, I'm going to ask you the same question, so just be
Oh,
standing
boy.
by.
Oh boy.
Jack, would you hesitate pulling the trigger on Mr. Yusuf sitting right next to you after you've looked into his eyes and had a chilling conversation with him on the Fat and Spicy show?
I mean, hell, I already hesitate. There might be other organizations out there who might see it as a weakness. There's even people in my family who might see it as a weakness, but I really try not to. If I don't have to shoot an officer, I don't want to shoot an officer because at the end of the day, for me to do my job and provide for my family, I need police officers to be around. I need them. As weird as that may sound, I need them here, right? And I'm not trying to run them off the damn streets. So it's a mix of emotion. If it comes down to it, if shots are fired at my family and whatnot, I'm going to do what I got to do to protect him. But in a lot of situations, we really try not to shoot at officers unless we need to.
Mr. Yusuf, real quickly, because we have to go to commercial, same question for you. Would you have any hesitation pulling the trigger on Mr. Jack here?
Hesitation is not in my dictionary. Basically, if somebody shot, you get shot, right? If somebody shot at you, what are you gonna do? Me inside me, no. I don't want to shoot Mr. Jack. I don't want to shoot anybody, especially the law forbidden me to do that unless we have to. So The answer is I would not hesitate. I cannot hesitate. It depends. It's up.
All right.
It's like it's yes or no.
Well,
Fair
so
enough.
Yep,
do
I
you,
agree
do
with
you
that, too.
feel that if everybody just got on the same page and just where you didn't feel like you were going to get shot at every traffic stop, if people just took the speeding ticket or whatever it was, you think that it would ease you guys up on your fears and police maybe how to handle situations?
Things is gonna get better if they just take the ticket. Actually, to be honest, most of the time we don't even give tickets. Like we're trying to give warnings, be nice.
You hear that, Los Santos? When you get pulled over, just be cool, man. The cops aren't
Yep.
even going to give you a ticket.
Most of the times, we even have a warning system. It's like if they got a warning or no. If they didn't get a warning, give them a warning. Don't give them a ticket. We care about them.
All right. Fair enough, man. Thank you so much for that. Fair answers on both of your parts. Very good. Patsy? Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get everything back in order. I think I might have tripped over Fatsy's microphone cable. Anyway, let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. Thanks, guys.
You can cancel that gym membership because Phat Chips have all the crunches you need. Finally, snacks have gotten healthy. We've taken the humble but deadly potato chip and taken away a whole lot of fat and added a whole heap of fat. Damn. Confused? You won't be. With a controlled exercise and diet plan, the pounds just fall off and the fat gets radical. It's time to take health to the streets. It's time to make health cool. Try all new healthy flavors like radical sour cream and black licorice quinoa, funky honey mustard greens and ketchup prawns, chipotle wheatgrass, Bavarian car key party, dry Greek rub greens, and Norwegian salmon rancher surprise. Yum! Phat Chips. Get crunching and stop crunches. We've made healthy snacking cool.
111, what is your emergency?
Oh, I think my heart stopped. The left side of my face has gone numb.
Are you calling for Burger Shot?
The Heart Stopper, the all-new tower of a meal at Burger Shot. It's the 6-pound burger you can't live without. The Heart Stopper, 7 patties, 6 pounds of meat and cheese. You'll be flatlined in 5 seconds flat.
This is a fucking good burger.
Drive in, take out. Burger Shot. Die with a smile on your face.
Adrenaline junkie? Isn't it time you tried Ego Chaser and took things to the limit? Enjoy these sexy shots of extreme sports and base jumping. But we mostly sell energy bars to desperate middle-aged men who haven't played sports for years, but are suddenly obsessed with triathlons. Hey, you could be a super athlete, even though you have an office job and a family you ignore. You don't have time for real friends. You're a warrior. It's an energy bar that's all about you. How big is your Ego Chaser?
What?
All right, and we're back. Well, we've been talking to Jack Thornbry and Sheriff Yusuf, and we've had some very intriguing questions and some even more intriguing answers. You guys are amazing guests. We're so happy to be here. Jack, have you ever seen a werewolf, man? They're out there, aren't they? Tell me the truth, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Now the question is, right? Which time?
Wait,
Which
wait,
time?
Which
wait.
time?
Multiple.
We're just diving right into this.
No,
You
we're
need to
talking
close
about.
your burger mouth and let Jack talk.
I'm telling you right now, she's, last time I was here, we started briefly talking. I don't want to open this up for you, Spicy, but aliens, right? We'll get back there, I'm sure, at some other point. But
Oh, he's getting
werewolves,
stiffy
right?
just hearing that.
Now, I've seen one in the process of being created, right, in the lab of the Smiths.
Okay,
And
stop
then-
right there.
Who are the Smiths?
No, the alien robot, the cyborg robots, man.
The question is, what do you want me to get into? You want me to get into the Smiths or the werewolves? Because
I want you to make it make sense to me, who doesn't know or believe any of this.
I can't. There's something you got to see, right? That's like me just saying, "Hey, outside it's a dancing fairy with unicorn as its boyfriend." Like you're gonna be like, "No, it's not." But if you go see, you're gonna
Really
be like,
not?
"Holy shit, it is!" Right? Then you're gonna go talk to somebody, and they're gonna be like, "You're fucking insane," right?
No,
So,
no,
listen,
no.
I'm telling
There
you, it's
was
real.
somebody with the name Smith that tweeted a picture of us the other day.
Smith. Agent
Okay, so who is this guy?
This guy is a disgruntled former FIB officer or whatnot. Himself and a couple other FIB officers, I don't really know how they became what they are now, right?
Well, you said
but
corrupt.
Yes, corrupt, yes. Okay, they decided they're bigger and better than the government and the people. They hate humans. They became more than human, cyborg of sorts, And
now they want to make werewolves.
Well, they want to destroy humans, right? They think humans are obsolete. The main one, John, he thrives on our sadness and he wants to see us miserable. And they've gone about this in several different ways throughout the time that I've been in the city. Most recent, they kidnapped my best friend Angel. They turned his father. You want me to get back to the werewolves?
No, you said the werewolves kidnapped your friend?
No, the Smiths. The Smiths kidnapped Angel.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm following. Go ahead.
And then next thing I know, his deceased father, Nacho, had risen from the grave and became a Smith. Yeah, right. Crazy. Okay. And then after that, they kidnapped my girlfriend. We got her back.
I just hold on. This is a lot to process. Okay, because I can, I mean, you're asking me to believe a whole lot right now.
No, we're not
without any kind of proof. I mean, come on.
The proof is in the man's mouth, sitting right in front of you, man. Why are you so
blind?
Like
how can you make that up, mouth? But how can you make something like that up?
And he rose from the grave. That's what you said to me.
They took so they dug up his grave a few days ago, about a week now. They took a flesh sample from Nacho and they cloned him or did something to bring him back. I don't know. That's all I know. Okay, they kidnapped Kevin, my girlfriend, right, from our house.
Okay.
And Nacho is the one that did it at gunpoint.
So your dead friend kidnapped Kevin, who was on the show with you a couple days ago.
Last time, yep, right.
Okay, so they kidnapped Kevin.
Is
Kevin okay?
Kevin is good. We got her back.
Okay.
Y'all weren't official last time, right? Wait, so she's your girlfriend?
No,
now?
yeah. I probably shouldn't. I just put a big target on her back, but I think everybody knows anyway.
No. The Fat and Spicy shows are about love and peace, man. Nobody takes this.
Nobody here is gonna kill her.
But we got her back. There's so much more to it. Anyway, werewolf. Okay.
So let's fast forward to the werewolves. Yeah, the first.
Okay, so we heard we were at the house, right? There was a whole bunch of us at the house, and we're actually getting ready for bed, about to call it a night. Bunch of crazy shit had already happened. We hear howling.
Some crazy shit's about to happen. You mean?
Okay. We hear howling. Well, no, this is like after all.
No, I mean in the bedroom.
Getting kidnapped. Okay, wow. Okay. Anyway,
Fancy, man.
My bad.
And Jesus Christ. Anyway, Kevin wasn't around for this, by the way, so you're wrong. But okay, there was a bunch of howling out of nowhere. Howls. Of course, we're all like, "What is that?"
Like
Ivan. Yeah, so I look.
I mean, Bones is a howler, from what I heard.
Oh, well, you just wait, right? So I'm like, "Is that your ringtone? You got some sort of weird ringtone?" And he said, "No." And we get up, right? We go out. We hear the howling again, and then I remember, I was down in the Smiths laboratory. I seen their werewolf. The Smiths are out and about. They just kidnapped my best friend. They unleashed this damn werewolf. And the next thing you know, I see this thing scurry from one end of my property to the other. And it didn't scurry, mate. It was the fastest thing I've ever seen in my life. This thing moved so fast. And it was on two legs. And it was strong with big claws. It was bluish. It wasn't a kangaroo, no. It was bluish grey. Right, bluish grey fur, kind of patchy, almost like it had mange, and its teeth were snarling out of its mouth there, and it ran across and it looked at me, and it basically told me with its eyes it wanted to hurt me, and so we chased this thing out. It went on top of the hill. We put shot after shot into this thing, and it didn't go down. I unloaded nearly 20 shots of a shotgun right into this thing, mate, and it just kept attacking me, and it swiped me one after the other, and next thing you know, it just was gone.
That's a whole lot.
Fastest thing I've ever seen. Fastest thing I've ever
Bro,
seen
you
in my
got
life.
like the hair on my arms all standing up, bro.
Faster than
Go.
Yusuf's straw.
It's faster than anything I've seen.
This is what I've gotten
I'm
from
telling
it. We have a telepathic kangaroo running around, and Jack is.
It's not a
getting him.
kangaroo, mate. Telling you, it ain't no kangaroo. I've seen roos out there before. I've shot roos down. They make a great jerky, a good steak, right? Right over the fire, right?
Jack
But
the
then,
kangaroo hunter.
I'm telling you right now.
Now that I can believe.
Okay, I'm telling you right
You're
now. This
always
thing.
on my side with this stuff. How come you're siding with Fatsy now?
I'm just listen, okay? And then it appeared the other day at the mechanic shop in Toledo. It took my mate Billy down in 2 swipes. It hit him once, hit him twice, Billy's down. And then it's gone again. I woke up this morning, mate. There's a bloody damn handprint across my door on my bedroom. I go downstairs, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? This thing knows where we live. It knows.
So
And
it's
hunting
either.
for us.
So it has your scent, is what you're telling me.
It's got something. He's got something.
A personal
Was it a
vendetta.
handprint?
It was hard to tell, It was just smeared on there. So
So
I
was he
felt it
coming
was-
after you? Did you like insult his wolf mother or something, man?
My favorite animal is a wolf. I respect them. I like their pack mentality, but at the same time, at the end of the day, they need some alone time. The lone wolf mentality. I love wolves.
I mean, with as
But
many
this
kangaroos
ain't
as
no
you
wolf,
said you've killed, I'm leaning more towards this crazy kangaroo man coming out.
Telepathic kangaroos.
You're
It
on,
ain't no telepathic kangaroo.
radio
I didn't see no
bragging
Joey
about.
hopping out of no pouch. Okay. But
Benzie,
listen, there's
you
been
heard the howl earlier, man.
Well,
Hey, so
yeah, I mean,
how?
I did, but I don't know what a kangaroo sounds like.
You know what I heard
kangaroo?
earlier?
You don't want to know what
Clucks
the kangaroo
from
sounds like.
chickens.
Because you were stuck in a cage with a bird on your head.
Yeah.
We're not trying to
Anyways.
talk. You're just
Okay.
distracting from the topic, dude.
No, I'm not distracted because I mean, honestly, I want to hear a little more. Okay, about this lab that you walked into.
The lab.
You said you walked in a
Yusuf,
lab.
did you ever
and
see
there-
the lab?
Lab?
Down there, past,
You said you
right in
saw them
between-
making a werewolf.
Yeah, so in between, say if you're going towards Harmony, right in the middle there, there's that adventure shop where you can buy a kayak or a parachute and whatnot. You follow the creek, they had this hidden laboratory there. Since they've caved it in, you can't access it.
Oh my
Right, but
god.
you
I
didn't
know
never
that.
see this, Yusuf? No?
I've never seen that thing, no.
But you go down
yeah.
there, it's a big
Oh.
cave. You walk down this catwalk thing, Yusuf. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Maybe my memory fuzz. I see multiple labs.
While
all over the
Yusuf is
city, so-
thinking here, we don't want him to overload. Does the audience, do the viewers have anything to say? I mean, because honestly, I want to hear what they have to say.
Do we have any viewers out there that have actually had werewolf experiences?
Everyone in the town's had werewolf experiences. I'm telling you.
I haven't.
It's real. Well,
I
that's
got a
because
burger
you
on
were
my
in
head.
you were in that cage with that chicken on
If
your
anybody
face.
should be getting eaten, it should be me. I look delicious.
You do look.
I don't know about
especially
delicious.
The ketchup
But you-
dribbling from your chin. It reminds me of. Never mind.
A chicken.
look,
What are the thing under the turkey neck? The little gobbler.
You might look like
what
you're
it looks like.
delicious, but you smell like you've been crawling in a sewer for the last 2 days.
Yeah, but good point.
That head's got to get pretty sweaty, bro.
It does, and it is okay. I tried to take it off, but it's stuck. I think
Look at it,
I
figure
think the
that out.
sweat
Yeah,
sponged. It made the sponges inside swell up. I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
We're gonna have to cut it
We'll
off.
go to Burger Shot. We'll get some of the grease. We'll put it around on the inside. We'll slide that thing right off your headband.
There you go.
Probably. We'll probably have to do that.
So
Anyways,
you said
Bones.
that Yusuf says that he's seen some labs. Where have you seen werewolf labs, man?
I don't know. I mean, I see normal labs, but not werewolf lab. I mean, as I said, I never even seen one of those damn werewolves. My deputy seen one, and I'm not gonna lie. I woke up yesterday, and then one of my captains, he was like, "Sheriff, we seen a werewolf. We seen it." I thought he was crazy, and I was like, "Man, what are you talking about? What werewolf you talking about?" And then he started acting crazy a little bit. Then I was like, you know what? I think you're 5150. I'm gonna put you on administrative leave. You go to the hospital and go check and give me a report, and
You
you're
did the
gonna
right
get
thing.
back on duty again.
You did the right thing.
Well,
And then he was.
I heard the political announcement the other day that
was
there
gonna
was
say.
drugs running amok in the city.
Yep.
And this is the proof right here. Even the cops are getting their hands. just on these just crazy drugs that are going on.
Everybody's hallucinating.
Yep.
So you're saying
Yep.
that everybody who's seeing a wolfie is just high on drugs?
It's just a kangaroo running around. I'm telling you.
I mean, being
Man.
high is so common. I mean, you're high right now.
Well, on weed though, and on life, that's about it. But what about the body out front of the cinema? It was ripped apart like to shreds, man. No human could do that.
He has a point.
It was liquefied and aided.
Maybe there's some kind of weird murderer out there, you know?
That could just rip a body like that to complete Freddy Krueger style.
I don't know
Maybe
about that one.
maybe he chopped them up and then left them there.
I don't know about that, bro. We heard the howling.
That was more like ripped. That body was ripped apart, not cut.
Maybe he has a big blender.
So some of my deputies said it was with a Will Smith movie or something going on. It was
So-
like, what?
There was a werewolf movie. Maybe that's it's all in people's head. Werewolf movies. I mean, this is the stuff that nightmares are made out of.
I'm about ready to punch you in your burger mouth, dude. I cannot believe that you don't see the light on this, man.
Take it easy, be cheesy. All right, relax. Look,
All
so
right,
you're
you can
telling
just
me
get out of the studio, Percy.
Bones, what are they talking about? What, no, who else are we talking? Bones, all the people behind you.
All right, so we have a few questions from the audience. We have an anonymous question for Yusuf. Now this is
Interesting.
We haven't had too much about werewolves, but he's asking why, when you were confronted that officers in your jurisdiction were pressing civilians for illegal weapons, did you just let it slide? Why was there no public inquest to this, or even public knowledge? And are those two officers still wearing badges?
Whoa, put you on the hot seat, bro.
What? Like, so you mean like one of my officers press people for having guns? Is that what you mean?
I think they're trying to get him from him.
They're trying to get him from. I mean, if we arrest a criminal, right, and we find an illegals on him, we take it and confiscate it. We don't give things back like that, you know.
Now, judging from this question, he's saying like he knows that two of your officers were trying to either purchase or get illegal weapons from.
I think that comes down to a proof thing. Was there any proof?
No proof. I don't think I never even heard about that, to be honest. I mean, if that happens, or I heard about that, we're gonna get internal affairs involved. I'm gonna put them on administration leave and investigate with them if something like that happened. So no, the answer is no. None of that happened. None I'm aware of.
Yusuf, do you recommend that people just start wearing wires and cooperating with the police?
Sorry.
I mean,
Jesus.
oh my God. Well, look. I mean, I'm afraid about that. The court doesn't.
Jack, would you wear a wire, man?
No, are you hot? Well, yes, you are.
Could you carry a wire?
Bro.
Come on now, Jack.
Now he is
No
saying
way.
that
outta
he
here.
has cell phone footage. So he took a
Well,
video
he
with
can
his phone.
send it. He
Do
can
we have it
send
on
it
the
to
screen,
me.
man?
You heard that? Send it.
I don't have it.
Well, send it to you. We don't want to bring that up here. We're talking about werewolves and burgers and all the happiness that's going on in the world today.
Yeah, later. Yeah, for sure.
Did we ever
Send
find
us-
out who the poor body was that we found outside the theater?
I didn't.
That's a question for Yusuf.
Yusuf?
Well, as I said, right, there was as I said before in the last podcast, if you remember, if there's any incident that happens, right, nobody call 911. People keep things secret for some reason. We need calls.
No, that's not
We need-
true, man. The cops showed up, but they were city cops.
Which scene was that? I mean, maybe I wasn't there. I'm not
At
sure.
the movie
Remember?
theater, he says.
This is the movie theater, just
Uh,
an hour before
oh.
the show.
Um,
I think Yusuf
Well,
is probably still napping.
maybe
Sleeping
I
on
was
the
in the
job.
office. Maybe I was watching TV and drinking my coffee. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, well-
My deputies are doing investigations. They are doing their little operations. I'm not aware of everything. Sometimes I check on that and that and that. Sometimes, from time to time. So I'm
Sounds like the
trying.
sheriff's trying to cover it up, man.
He's a busy man. He's got a
Yeah,
lot on
I
his
mean-
plate.
Or
can
he
walk
knows
in and
exactly
record-
what's going on, and he's trying to pull the wool over our faces.
No.
Now,
I
don't know.
I get 100 calls and like every 1 hour. So I mean, yeah.
Now
I
I
think
know
Jack's on my side. Go ahead, man.
I mean, it's spicy. I know you're a heavy sleeper and everything goes by you when you're out. But yesterday, I don't know if you were around for or if you saw any of the events that happened, but we do have a question about that. Now,
Go for it.
I believe this is more directed towards Yusuf, but how do we prepare for the return of the hunters?
You want to know how you prepare against hunters? Stricter gun laws. Just like the politician said the other day, take away their guns, they won't be hunting any more animals.
That's fair.
Yeah, go to
It's
the
not even.
woods.
That's not even close to what that question is talking about, mate.
What do you mean?
So
What
who
other
are
kind
the
of hunters
hunters
are there?
then, man?
Who's the hunters? Yeah.
You know,
Can they get it?
can you just see like a hunter, right? Not that I'm an English guy or anything, but like a hunter, if you're talking about hunters, that'd be lowercase. You capitalize it, which makes it a proper noun, which is talking about a specific group of people, which would be those damn space alien invader people. The portals and all that shit.
I
Those
thought about that too.
space alien invader people. Okay, let's. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just dive into that because I'm interested.
Tell us about the
back-
portal, man. Was it like a Stargate or something like a?
You know, the Smiths
Obviously,
opened
the
up a portal and all
werewolves
this
are
stuff, so-
working with the Ghostbusters to open portals. I mean, come on, haven't you been
Dude, I'm
listening to
gonna
the
shove
podcast?
some more cheese in your mouth.
Yeah,
Let
let's
Jack
relax,
talk, man.
Relax. All right, let's let us and Tomato get back to the conversation. All right, come on. Go ahead, Jack.
Wait, well, I mean, Jesus. The portal was these. I don't even know. I don't know the portals. The Smith opened up some sort of portals with some sort of artifacts, and then you know, you got these hunters coming through, hunting down these artifacts because they said that opening that portal broke the laws of the universe, and that they want the artifacts back. But they got the artifacts back yesterday, so the portals are closed. But I don't think any preparation needs to be done for the return of the hunters because they shouldn't be coming back. They got what they wanted.
What if they do?
Why
But
were
just
they
why
here in
would
the
they?
first place? So they were here for the artifacts, but you said that these Smiths guys, they opened up a portal. A portal to where?
I don't have the answer to that. Some sort of other dimension. I don't know.
For
We couldn't even get close.
What do you mean you couldn't get close, Yusuf?
I mean, it was a bit hectic over there, and it was heavily guarded by those damn species. So it was kind of hard. We did a lot of operation, but it was too late, and then they took the artifact and they went through the portal.
So Yusuf saw the portal too, man. I'm telling you, it's
we
all
prepared
connected. It's
spite.
aliens and interdimensional who's he what's it's, man. How can you not understand this now?
We prepared SWAT, and we talked. One of the governor and the martial law were applied yesterday. I don't. Were you asleep? Goddamn it, Phat. Were you sleeping last time or what? What the hell was going on?
I was in a chicken cage with a chicken on my head.
Oh,
High on God knows what.
You know, there's probably the safest place anyone in the city, you know, could have been in, honestly.
I'm gonna agree
well,
with that.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
So Yusuf, last time you were on the show, you said that you could not really confirm or deny aliens. But now that you've seen the Stargate, how do you feel?
Now we confirm it, and now we are preparing for it. I didn't really expect to prepare for something like that, but we are actually. That's crazy. I'm shocked for the fact that we are actually preparing for it and taking actions, which is.
So you are 100% convinced that there are visitors from other worlds now.
Yes, if I mean I'm not crazy, we could get a 5150 check on me. I will be good and clear from it.
Make me wait a minute.
You heard it here first. How
Any
can you
doctors
deny
around?
that? I'm a love doctor.
So you're sitting here. You're going to believe the portal gates that are opening dimensions to wherever the hell they're. But you won't believe the words from the politicians that run this city about the drug problem.
Why are you worried about the drug problem, man?
'Cause
He's
dude-
telling you to your face that there's aliens, Broski.
We need to get.
Oh.
I don't need to do a 5150. I need a drug test on Yusuf.
I think you need to wipe the
Yusuf,
sensitive out of your eyes.
Listen, I'll tell you something.
Yusuf, could you pass the drug test? Yes or no? Right now.
Well, right now I'll be good. I tell you this, but let me tell you something.
It won't be good.
No. But speaking about drugs, though, we from days ago we found a big drug place that we shut down. That a lot of people were manufacturing drugs. We shut down that place down. Yep.
Oh, did you?
Good.
Oh,
that's good.
we're supposed to. Yeah, we're
That's what
supposed
we're
to.
Jack,
supposed to.
did
Yeah.
did that belong to you, Jack?
Oh, no, it didn't belong to me by any means, no.
I don't know. I don't think Jack belongs there. It doesn't belong now.
It doesn't belong
was-
to
it-
anybody.
It
you
was
know? It's
too
kind of
big of an operation for something like Jack. For somebody like Jack, is that what you're saying?
I think that's what I heard.
No.
I think
I
that's what's
mean-
being situated. It's all right. I mean, we're just talking. Everything is, vibing.
What it is an area that it's a common area for people in my trade to frequent.
The drug trade.
I just like powdered sugar. It's delicious.
Oh no,
Oh.
everyone likes powdered sugar. So tell me more about the werewolf, man. Come on, werewolves. They're here, right? Everybody can say it right now. The werewolves are fucking here, man.
Listen, the werewolves, they are 100% here. We currently, by we, I mean myself and some others that I've spoken to, we have a makeshift plan. Obviously bullets aren't doing the job. We don't want to kill this werewolf because think about it. I don't know if you guys know anything about, lore or anything, but a werewolf isn't a creature.
Who's Laura?
Lore, mate, lore, like folklore.
Oh, okay.
A werewolf is not a creature. It's a human that turns into this thing. So at the end of the day, we have to remember that this is a person.
But
Okay?
you're saying that you saw them make them in a lab.
So tell us how they make a werewolf, man.
He told me, right, John Smith, through the glass. He didn't let me into his laboratory at this point, but he said, this is the judge. Now,
Like the werewolf is a judge. Like he's here to judge mankind. or
no,
what?
the judge was a man that used to be alive who was killed.
Your best
and
friend
turned into this. No. This was a long time ago. If you look in the newspaper, in the archives of the newspaper, you can see the clipping about the judge being killed. Now, John Smith told me that the remains of the judge were used to create this werewolf. Right? So a werewolf is a person that is changed into a creature who then reverts back into human form. So we have to keep an open mind that this werewolf may be an actual person, someone that we all probably know, someone that we care about.
So actually, our
who do you
audience has a
suspect?
question.
Okay, go ahead. Hit us with the question.
So, and it actually perfectly fits with this. So they're asking Jack, do you still believe that the werewolf could possibly be Angel?
Yes, I do. I do believe that this werewolf could possibly be my good friend Angel, who was taken from us.
So, okay, so knowing this big piece of evidence, and I'm going to bite into this sandwich with you guys, but
Wait, you
knowing
are
this
a
piece of
sandwich, bro.
knowing this piece of evidence, what do you recommend that somebody does who is going to be attacked by this thing? Do they defend themselves, or do you just like?
Hold on, I need
what
one moment, please. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, no, that's
Are
no
you guys
problem.
okay out there?
Yusuf.
A lot of gunshots.
Yusuf,
Yeah,
we'll turn to you. What do you recommend that people do to prepare for this werewolf invasion, hunter invasion? What do you recommend for the people to do?
It's not a.
So first of all, well, if I would recommend people to stay in groups and stay together sometimes for these things, right? We don't want people to be separate because that's how we basically get down, right?
Should they be out in the open?
Listen, I mean, as if it's urgent to get something in from the open, go get it. But as best as you could, try to not get out of your house. Stay safe, keep your door closed, and until these things get figured out. So we are trying to send some SWAT and some special response units around in the city to set up some checkpoints and stuff to and looking out for this species. We're not really trying to kill things because I mean Jack really had a good point. Who knows? It could be Angel, right? We're not we're not really trying to harm things without any reason. But if they're gonna kill somebody, then we have to pull the trigger. Unfortunately,
Wow. I mean, I can't. I don't. I mean, if somebody was trying to kill me, I mean, best believe I'm gonna, use my amendment right and throw Phat in my way. Between us.
The Second Amendment, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, is it not your duty to protect everyone, including the criminals? He's saying that they just don't mean anything?
No. That's not what he's saying.
No.
But at this point, can you consider somebody a werewolf to be a human?
There's still human in there. There's still human in there, mate.
But he's trying to kill people.
But so is a criminal out there shooting at police officers. But they do everything they can to subdue that criminal before putting them down.
At the end of the day,
You don't
criminals
just
are
try to
also-
kill people.
Yeah,
So
I
what,
mean, at the end-
what do you recommend if somebody's getting hunted by this thing, and it's like
Silver
trying to
bullets,
kill
bro.
them?
No, that's going to kill it. Don't kill this thing, please. I'm asking everyone listening.
I'm
not to try to kill this
like I
thing.
said, I'm trying to bite into your burger, but what do you recommend they do?
So this is what we've noticed so far, right? These have been the observations that we've made. If you point a firearm at this creature, right, it will run. You don't need to shoot it. Okay.
But you just
It
said
catches
this
you
thing
off
was the
guard.
fastest thing that you've
It
ever
is.
seen.
It is. Right. But when you start shooting at it, or you present a gun to it, it seems to turn and run in a different direction now. Now that it's been shot several times, I think it's like, okay, yeah, that doesn't feel good. I don't want to get shot anymore. Okay. So you got a gun, point your gun, maybe shoot some shots in the air around it, and it'll turn around and run. Okay. But please, for the love of God, do not try to kill this thing, because it most likely is, knowing the Smiths, okay, he's probably someone that we care about.
Who is?
And I didn't know this until very recently.
Like, is somebody I know?
It could be
He said
somebody
that-
you know.
What about this judge, man? So, like, when he's done being a wolfie, does he go back and practice law?
So is there
I don't
two
know, man.
werewolves?
There may be more than one. We don't know. Who knows? Not me.
I think Bone said he has a question from the audience.
Yeah. So actually a few questions regarding this. So somebody's asking, Jack, why are you protecting a murderous werewolf?
Do we have any confirmed victims other than one today? Do we even know if that was from the werewolf? You know? Go ahead, say it, Phat. Say it. You're about to buy into it. Here it is.
No, you're saying that today the incident outside of the. Are you talking about the incident outside of the movie theater?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. Okay,
No,
so you think that? Okay, so okay.
We don't know, right, if that was the werewolf or not. Either way, murderous, I think, is a very strong word. If you're going to use the word murderous, you could talk about probably 75% of the people in this city. Okay.
He ripped the bro Chacho apart in front of the theater.
Oh
man.
my god.
We don't know for sure.
You don't know for sure.
We don't know if he was the werewolf or not. Either way,
Benzie
I
and
will
I heard
protect
that.
that
I
werewolf,
told
because
you
it might
they
be,
don't know. I told you.
it might be someone that we
kangaroo.
care about. That's what I'm saying. It might be someone that we all care about. And if it was
So-
someone that you cared about, you'd want to protect it too, regardless. You know?
I think
What
I'd
else we
rather
got,
protect
Bones?
the rest of the city, man.
Well, yeah, you protect the rest of the city, but I mean, look, if you got to, you're gonna have to put it down, right? But at the same time, if you're able to do a different thing, as in, you know, the plan that we're working on, which is to sedate this thing with heavy drugs, right? You put it down with some sort of sedative, right? And then you chain it up, and then it'll turn back into human. Then we know who it is, and we can figure out how to try to help them.
So you're gonna work with who is it? The EMS or the pharmacy of the city to sedate this thing?
Whoever is willing to help.
I mean, I think they're the only ones that are capable of administering such a drug.
Well, then, if they're willing to help, I will reach out to them and try to get them to help.
Well, we're trying to do kind of the same thing after trying to go arrest that guy, Agent Smith, when we found him. Maybe he also have the cure for that.
Wait, so you're trying to arrest Agent Smith?
Well, he's doing a lot of crimes, international crimes, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to look for that guy.
You said, what do you know about Agent Smith?
Agent Smith. Agent Smith is... Yeah, I mean, this investigation been going for more than a month. We're trying to look for him.
More than a month, mate. This has been like a year.
But I mean, well, yeah. I
Just
mean,
your
for
investigation. Sorry.
yeah,
Go on.
well, yeah. It's we're trying to look for him and learning more about him. He keeps stealing people, stealing stuff, kidnapping people, but converting people, as you guys can see, and we're trying to get him for just crimes that he's getting. That's basically terrorism.
Okay. Okay.
And you really believe that you can take down these rogue FIB robot super agents?
we will do the best we can. I mean, we have a big police force, right? And we're gonna work with many departments. We're gonna work with the counties, with other counties, with the state police. We're gonna work with the federal police. We're gonna work together in order to get that guy. We're not gonna stop until we keep people safe.
Okay, fair enough, man.
You know,
Okay.
you know what I would do? I would just buy a bunker and just hide in there.
Like an
I mean,
ostrich
didn't-
with your head in the burger.
That's just buy a bunker. I mean, how much do bunkers cost?
I don't
How much
know.
would your own private bunker
Millions,
cost?
bro?
Probably more than what we make.
Millions? You know where you could get $1 million? Anybody know? Because I do. By playing the
Where,
lottery.
Oh, the lotto, man.
That's right.
I forgot to buy my ticket
The
this week.
$1
Ray.
million draw. It's coming up. And I bought my tickets ahead of time. I got numbers, and I'm feeling pretty lucky. And I tell you what, if I manage to win and I get a bunker, I'll invite most of you in here in there. We'll probably have to, count somebody out, but I don't have enough snacks for everybody.
Well, I'll get to sleep on your couch, bro.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. We'll continue the podcast in the bunker.
Who are you counting
Oh,
out?
Fat and Spicy Underground. We'll talk to you about that later, Benson.
Jesus, you're just gonna fall out of your chair, bro.
Oh my God! Watch out!
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
trip.
Oh no.
He just fell out of his
Man.
chair. He's fine.
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, man. I was drinking this here scotch and it got a little heavy on me. Sorry about
You'll
that.
be
guys.
fine.
No,
You'll be fine.
clearly, yeah.
All right, let's get some ads in here. So,
Yeah, let me get a
Spicy
chance
recovers.
to collect my thoughts, man.
Jesus, man. A little lightheaded, huh? That's some good stuff.
Yep. Thanks God I didn't drink that.
Oh my god, you have weed in your room? Let's go up there. I'm sure we can think of something to do while we're in there. I get so turned on when I'm high. So, where's the weed? What do you mean you don't have any more? I'm leaving.
Freeze, scumbag! What's going on in here?
Officer, this guy invited me into his room and he doesn't even have any weed.
Doesn't have any weed. Get on the floor, dirtbag. You're under arrest. Don't worry, ma'am. He's going away for a long time. You should have went to Faded Delights. Now, what do you say you and me come on down to the station, and I show you how much weed I got in the evidence locker?
Oh my.
I need my Faded Delights right now.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
But not at Bayside Drugs, where we have legal FDA-approved drugs safe for your consumption. Xanax, Oxy, steroids, and more to come. Are you feeling anxious? Xanax. Are you feeling under the weather? Oxys. Are you wanting to jump, run, and climb like Spider-Man on a crack run? We got steroids. All your pharmaceutical needs at Bayside Drugs.
All right, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're joined by Sheriff Yusuf and Mr. Jack Thornbry. Gentlemen, we really appreciate you both taking the time out of your very busy schedule to join us on the Fat and Spicy Show. Before we go, do either of you, let's start with Jack, have anything you'd like to say to either each other or the audience out there? Jack, go ahead. Man.
Got hot in here.
My bad. I'm
No,
just,
it got hot in here. It was the temperature. That's all. I wasn't used to the heat.
I got blinded by his head.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just hot in
okay.
this helmet.
Well, I mean, to the people, look, I know there's a lot of disgruntled and unhappy people with me right now. And I just want everyone to know, and whoever this, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm doing everything I can to make things right. And it's, it's a mistake that I made, that I'm paying the consequences for very heavily. And I'm doing my best to make things right. And if you
Nice,
know what I'm
man.
talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Yusuf?
Yep.
What do you have to say, Yusuf?
Last words for the people, man?
For the
Well,
people out there, for
for the people, I want to say that I don't want anybody to worry or panic about what's going on. For sure, we're trying to do the best thing, and I want everybody to keep in mind that every single day in the city, we are working under stress. We are always stressing now. We don't sleep until we ensure the safety for the citizen of San Andreas. And we are gonna find the Smith, and we're gonna arrest him, and we're gonna solve this. We're also planning with the labs, the government labs we have, to also find a cure for these things. If it's actually the theory that they're actually people or something, and we working 24 hours, like we're not silenced about it. We're doing our best to protect you guys. Like we are not being silenced about it.
And you said
Please
these
let us
were
know.
werewolf labs, right?
Not where well, we're gonna find that, right? And also the labs, the normal labs. I'm talking about the normal labs we have that finding a cure for these things, and at least we not kill it, but put it in sleep so we can take it away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you take away the harm.
Okay, so but you as of now you recommend that people don't be heroes, right? Because we don't want to see anybody hurt.
Yeah, well, that for sure. Don't be a hero unless you have to. If you're forced to, go ahead. Protect yourself, protect your family, and we're gonna protect you too.
What
We're
are you
gonna
telling
be in
the
the
people?
front line.
To bunker down, right?
I'm not encouraging bunkers. Hell no. Like I'm saying, like try to stay home as best as you could. This werewolf doesn't. Like I mean,
I feel like I'm gonna lock myself in the nearest grocery store.
See, we got to work on his mic, man. Sorry, Mr. Yusuf. I think your mic's breaking, but that's all right. We'll get it plugged in here in a little bit. Listen, we understand what you're saying. Where everybody's got to be careful, take care of themselves. Anything you want to say, Burger Boy?
No, most definitely. Like I said, today it's going to be the grand opening for Burger Shot. That's where we'll be heading in a little bit after this, and we hope to see a lot of you there getting your burger grub on despite the end of the world coming.
It's not coming so much, and make sure you don't wear the head, man.
I'm gonna wear the head because it's promotion.
All right, Bresky.
You know, but
hey,
like
guys,
I said,
before we go, I want to make sure that our viewers know to please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to us.
oh yeah. And like I said, Burger Shot will be announcing when they open, so y'all just keep an eye out for that tweet. We love you guys, and thank you again for being here. This has been Phat.
And I'm Spicy.
And this Phat and Spicy.
Later.